Hey, question. Has this ever happened to you? You go grab your keys, then you go unlock your car, and then as soon as you get into your car, you try to start it only to be met with this. So if you have that issue where your car is just not starting, it's probably a battery issue. So if you drive an F33 convertible, I can go and help you out, show you where the battery is. Things you might need, or things you will need. 13 millimeter socket, 10 millimeter socket, a Bluetooth OBD2 diagnostic reader. I have an iCar Pro. You can also use iCarly. Flathead screwdriver and a trim removal tool. Maybe an extension. I don't know. If you need it, you'll see why. But let's get into it. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and get the top and the trunk out of the way, so that way we can have a little bit more room. And now that we have that out of the way, we have full access to the entire trunk. What we'll do is go ahead and move this out the way. And what we need is the trim removal tool and the screwdriver. As you can see here, I kind of sandwiched the clip between the screwdriver and the tool. Now there are 3 of those clips, one on the right, one on the left, and one right there down at the bottom. All right, once you remove those 3, then you can go ahead and easily slide this piece out. Once you have that out of the way, go ahead and remove the inner lining. There are 8 clips here as well, so get those 8 out of the way. And then if you notice down here, this little green point or this green string, this is your fuel door release lever. It's not gonna come out, but it's long enough to where you can actually put it on top of your partition. Once that's out of the way, we can start looking at the battery. Now this bracket here, we have a 13 millimeter here, and then over here we have a 10 millimeter right here. Once you get those off, go ahead and remove the bracket, and you can use that same 10 millimeter for this screw here and this screw here. Go ahead and take those off. Once you're done removing the screws, go ahead and take out the bracket that's holding the battery in place and put it aside. Continue to use a 10 millimeter to remove the negative first and get this out of the way. And then also use a 10 millimeter for the positive side as well. Remember, negative first and then positive. After you're done removing those 2 and getting those out of the way, remember there is a vent hose right here. Make sure you take that out before you're trying to remove the battery. Here it goes again right here. I have it loose, pop it out. And as you can see, it's just loose as I flick it around like a bean. Once that's out of the way, go ahead and pull up and remove the battery from the back. On the negative post of the old battery, you can see the week and the year this battery is manufactured. This thing is 10 years old. Now the OEM battery is a 12 volt 90 amp battery with 900 cold cranking amps. As you can see with my new battery over here, this has a 95 amp hour rating right here. And it also has, I don't know if you can look right here, 1,000 cold cranking amps. So well over than what's needed. Also, if you look over here, you can see my new battery was actually produced at the beginning of this year, January of 2024. So this battery's gonna be good. Now on this side, this is where the vent hose came out of. But if you look on the other side, it's plugged on the OEM battery and it's not plugged in the new one. So what you're gonna have to do is get this plug, that little white plug right there, and plug it into your new battery. For me, I had to go ahead and break this thing off, and that way I can get on the other side of this with this screwdriver here. Now I stuck the screwdriver in from the back side, gave it a little push, and out came the plug. Here it goes. With the old battery safely secured and the new battery with the plug, it's now time for reinstallation. Please remember, positive first, negative second, and then third is the vent hose, all right? Now, once that's all done, we're gonna hop back in the car and use our Beamer Link app with the OBD2 port diagnostic tool. And we're gonna go ahead and reset this battery. It's very simple. Put your car in the ACC position, and then we're gonna go ahead and select the 12-volt battery option.
Now, if you were to go to different, register, same capacity and type. And then you just want to register your battery.
Also, as you can see here, I haven't changed my batteries since this car was made. So this battery was going for 213,000 miles in 10 years. I will say that battery did a really good job. Now here, I'm just checking to see if there's anything else that I need to do maintenance on via the Beamer Link app. And it looks like just my rear brakes are the next thing up for service.
All right, all done. Battery's installed, everything's good. Now all you gotta do is just drive it. Hope this helps.